1D marvelous machines. Marvelous, amazing, incredible machines. 1. Warm up. Discuss. Would you like to have a robot at home? A robot is a machine that is programmed to do some actions automatically. So would you like to have one at home? Well, I would love to have one at home that will help me do some of my work. And how would it help you or your parents at home? How can this robot help you or your father or your mother at home? Well, it can carry out some of the house chores, like it can do the cleaning, the washing, the drying, the things that normally people do. Maybe these robots can do these things. And it can also help me do my homework. If you have homework that you don't know how to solve, maybe this machine that is very smart, it can help you. Okay. 2. Read. A. Before you read the text, can you guess which of the following topics? These are the topics. Which of them will be mentioned, will be in today's reading? Then listen, read, and check your answers. Do you think in our reading today we will talk about science fiction? Fiction like imaginary, not real. Sports, football, volleyball. Work. Will we talk about work? Will we talk about health in today's reading? Your physical condition. Are you in a good physical condition or not? That is your health. Computers. Household chores. Chores like cleaning, washing, drying. These are all household chores. Which of these will be mentioned? Well, I think that since that we are talking about robots, I think that we will talk about maybe science fiction, maybe computers, definitely computers. Work. Robots can help us do our work. I don't think that this has anything to do with sports or health. Okay, now I will play the recording for you. You listen and read along.
Robots. Robots have been around for many years. They do jobs that are boring or too dangerous for humans. But robot technology is just beginning. We have lots more to see during the 21st century. Traditionally, people have thought that robots are machines that look like humans. However, most of the world's robots look very different. About 3.5 million domestic robots exist in various shapes and sizes. They can hoover, mow the lawn, or do other jobs around the house. Also, about 1 million industrial robots are found worldwide. These large machines are used to perform accurate tasks very quickly in factories. There are also telerobots that are controlled from a distance and are used by doctors in surgery and by the police and military to disarm bombs safely. Japan is the robot capital of the world, with 30% of the world's robots. Robots have appeared in many books. In fact, the word robot was first used by the Czech writer Karel Čapek in his 1920 work Rossum's Universal Robots. Robota in Czech means forced labor. In recent times, fictional robots are still very popular. Robots are becoming more and more intelligent, and scientists predict they will create a robot brain soon. But will there come a time when robots are more intelligent than humans?
Now let's read. Robots. Robots have been around for many years. They are not new. They've been around for many years means they are not new. They do jobs that are boring, nobody wants to do, or too dangerous, unsafe for people, humans, people. But robot technology, knowledge, of computer and science is just beginning. We have lots more to see during the 21st century. A century is a 100-year period. Traditionally, typically, people have thought that robots are machines that look like humans, look like people. They look the same. They have the same appearance as humans. However, most of the world's robots look very different. Robots in real world, in real life, they don't look like humans. About 3.5 million domestic robots. Domestic means local. And why do we call them domestic robots? Because they exist in our houses. In many houses, there are some robots that do various tasks. Robots exist. They are here in our world in various shapes, various different shapes like circle, rectangle, triangle, and sizes. Some of them are small, some of them are large. They can hoover, like when you clean the house using a vacuum machine, mow the lawn, cut the grass, or do other jobs around the house. Also, about 1 million industrial robots. Industrial robots are robots that can be found inside factories. Domestic robots are robots that are found in our homes. Industrial robots are found worldwide everywhere around the world. These large machines are used to perform, to do accurate tasks, very precise tasks like jobs, very quickly in factories. Factories are buildings in which cars, computers are made. Like there is a car factory. Car factory is a place that makes cars, build cars. There are also telerobots that are controlled from a distance. When you control something, you make it move and do what you want. From a distance, from far away, you don't have to be close to it to control it, to make it move and do what you want. And are used by doctors in surgery. Surgery is like when the doctor cuts the body of the patient to remove something from his body or to repair something that is damaged. And by the police and military. Military is the force of the country. To disarm bombs. Bombs are weapons that are highly explosive. They can explode. When you disarm a bomb, you make it unuseful, cannot be used. Safely, in a safe way. Not dangerously, safely. Japan, the country, is the robot capital of the world, just like Riyadh. Riyadh is the capital of Saudi Arabia. Japan is the robot capital of the world. Why? Why is Japan the robot capital? Because in Japan they have 30% of the world's robots. You can find 30% of all the robots in our world. You can find them in Japan. Robots have appeared, have showed up in many books. In fact, the word robot was first used by the Czech writer. Czech is someone who is from the Czech Republic. It's a country. Karel Čapek in his 1920 work, Rossum's Universal Robots. Robota in Czech, the word robota in the Czech language means forced labor. Forced means you have no choice to deny this. You have to do something. You are forced to do it. You can't say no. You have to do it. Labor is physical, hard work. In recent times, not long ago, fictional robots, imaginary robots, are still very popular. robots are becoming more and more intelligent, more and more smart. And scientists think that in the future, when you predict, you think that in the future, they will be able to make a robot brain. Brain is the part of your body that is inside your head that you use for thinking. Soon. Not in a long time, very soon. But will there come a time when robots are more intelligent than humans? Will there come a time when robots are smarter than you, than us? We don't know. We'll see. There are 3 laws of robotics, 3 rules of robotics. Rule number 1. A robot may not hurt humans. Hurt humans. 2. A robot must obey humans. Listen to what humans say. Do as humans want. Unless this goes against law number 1. Against going in opposite direction. What that means, if you give an order to a robot to kill another human, obey means a robot must do as you tell it to do. So the robot mustn't obey you if you tell it to harm another human being. 3. A robot must protect itself, defend itself, unless this goes against law number 1 and 2. So it mustn't protect itself by hurting people or by not listening to people. It has to listen to people. Now let's answer exercises B and C related to our reading. Look at the highlighted words in the text and choose the correct meaning, A or B. Where are these highlighted words? It's these 4: domestic, industrial, fictional, and intelligent. The word domestic means what? Domestic robots are used inside our homes. Industrial robots are used in factories. Fictional, not real, imaginary. Intelligent, smart. Domestic, to do with the home or to do with work. It's to do with home. Industrial, to do with making products or to do with technology. Well, I told you that factories are places in which products are made, like cars. So, yes, A, to do with making products like cars and computers. Fictional, imaginary. Not real, not correct, not real. 4. Intelligent, smart. Good at designing and building. Good at thinking and learning. When you are smart, you think right and you can learn fast. B. C. Read again and answer the questions. What are robots used for? Well, we use robots for boring jobs and for dangerous jobs. The jobs that we don't like to do because they are either boring, not fun to do, or dangerous, not safe. Like when robots disarm bombs. 2. What kind of household jobs are done by robots? Household jobs, household chores, like mowing the lawns and hoovering. 3. How do the police use telerobots? The police use telerobots to disarm bombs, to make bombs inactive. 4. Why is Japan called the robot capital of the world? We call it the robot capital of the world because they make 30% of all the world's robots. 5. Where did the word robot first appear? Where did we first see this word, robot? Well, it was used by a Czech writer in his work, in his writing. 6. How do scientists expect robots to change in the future? They think that in the future they will be able to make a robot brain. Okay, thank you for watching this video. I will leave you now with the word back.